In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to create a registration form for the user and then link it to our website. So in the previous video, we went with the default theme and just no changes to the website except for adding a link to a page that has our login form. Now we want to add a register user form. So let's go to our WordPress dashboard. From the plugin we installed last time, Forminator, we can see I've just clicked there on the dashboard, and then we can see that we've got our form from last week. And now let's create our second form. So I'm going to click on create, and then I'm going to choose registration. So you can start from blank and add your fields, but let's make our life easier using a template. I'm going to keep the name as it is, user registration. It sounds good to me. And I'm going to click on OK. Now, these are the fields that are already there for me, but I can insert more fields. So let's say if I wanted a name, the user to also include the name. So I can choose that. And you can choose all other fields if you need any. So for the settings, I think I'd like the username to be required, and pretty much that's it. But you can play around with other settings if you like. I'm going to click on apply. Now the name is sitting at the bottom, but I'd like it to be at the top. So I'm just gonna click on this part and then reposition it. I'm happy with the way it looks at this point. I'm going to go to appearance, and from appearance you can play around with the way it looks. I'm going to keep it the same. I'm going to go to user registration, and we can see that we're just adding some meta keys to each field. So for the name, that's not being done, so let's do it. And I don't have a website field. And when the user registers, what role do you want them to be? I would like them to be a subscriber because I don't want them to be an editor or anything. And it really depends on the nature of your website. For activation methods, by default, the user account is activated upon form submission. However, you can choose between email activation, which requires the user to click on an activation email. Yeah, I probably like that. So, and then where do you want the user to go? So login is a good place to go when they click on the confirmation link. And we've also got an activation email that's there by default to contain user information after account activation. Automatically log in new activated users. I think, yeah, that's good. For behavior, where do you want what happens after form submission so you can play around with this? I'm okay with the inline message account registration successful. Yeah, I'm happy with all the other settings and so on. So I'm just going to click on publish. And I'm going to copy this short code. So now let's go to pages. I'll show you all the pages that we've got at this point. So there's nothing much. I've only got the login page, which I created last time. So now let's click on add new page and create another page called register. Now here, what we can do is we can paste that short code, and this will automatically add our registration form. And I'm going to Control Z, and I'll show you another way. So if you click on the plus sign, click on the form, you can select a form. So from here, I can choose user registration or user login. So I'm going to use user registration, and that has our form. So I'm going to click on publish and go to our website and refresh. So now we have another link here that asks us to register. So once I click on it, it allows me to add all the details and register a new user. Once a new user is registered, we'll be able to log the user in, and a user can use the services of the website. Then after that, we have to kind of, if you've got multiple pages in your website, we have to restrict only, it depends on which pages you want the user to view. A normal user would be able to view certain pages, but a logged in user has access to more pages. So there's going to be work to be done to restrict only logged in users to access those pages. Yeah, so I'm going to register a user and be back. So after I filled out the form, I got this message: account registration successful. Please check your email inbox to activate your new account. When I went to my email, I've copied the link, the activation link that they've given me, and I've put it in a new tab. And now I'm going to hit OK and see what happens. So you can see that it has taken me to the login page, which was the behavior of the registration form when we were seeing the settings. And now it's telling me that I'm already logged in. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope this video was helpful to you, and I'll see you in the next ones. Thank you.